excuse my third eye. Popped a spot that was under the skin and I shouldn't have. So I'm just gonna have to bear with that. It is not the greatest timing because I'm going to a concert tomorrow, but we live and we learn. I don't know what I'm gonna call this series. I was thinking like self-love diaries, but I feel like there's loads of different series on YouTube called that, and I want to be different. No, I don't want it to be like. Sorry, I'm recovering from an illness. This has been a whole moment for me these past like few days, so you're just gonna have to bear with because I'm still a bit foggy. But yeah, I don't want to give you guys the idea that this is like a normal sort of self-love, like self-care, glow up sort of thing, because it's not. It's really not. It's like this is something that for me goes a lot deeper, and it's more going to be about my journey of reprogramming my conscious mind and my subconscious to know and love and value myself for the person that I am, because I'm a pretty cool fucking person, and I, like a lot of us, I think majority of us, you know, we're, when we come into this world, babies are so pure, babies are so, you just love babies, like they're just so full of love and light. And as we go on and we experience this world, I think we accumulate a lot of false beliefs, limiting beliefs, stuff that isn't true. But we carry this with us all throughout our life, and I don't want to carry it anymore. I've literally tried doing anything and everything but kind of like addressing the root of the problem, which the root is the fact that my self-talk is really poor, it's really negative. I don't value myself enough, and I don't think I'm worthy of the good things that I want to bring into my life. So I feel like I'm like a pendulum, and I just keep swinging from feeling really, really good, like full of joy, feeling really aligned, happy with where I am in my present moment. Yeah, I'm not exactly where I want to be, but feeling like really like trusting in myself and in my guidance and all these sorts of things, and like that's one side of the pendulum, and then the other side is just like I'm so lost, I'm not where I want to be, I'm not doing enough, I'm not worthy of achieving the things that I want to achieve, and it is just so tiring. It's just really tiring, and you know, I do so many things to, I think, be mindful, and I've really transformed in the past year as it is, just with like my little like habits and rituals that I do to connect with myself, or the inner child healing that I've done, you know. So like from the outside it should, I don't know, I shouldn't feel like this, like I'm eating better, I'm doing exercise, I go out on walks, I have cut out addictions. Like I used to smoke the herb like 2-3 times a day. I don't anymore. I smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I all these sorts of things, like I say my affirmations, I journal, I do gratitude lists, I do like full moon rituals, new moon rituals. I'm always learning, I'm always trying to improve myself. I do all the things that like the outside tells us, if you do these things you'll be happy, and like I still just find myself swinging back and forth from like feeling so shit about myself to feeling like quite positive and optimistic, and it's just, like I said, it's just really tiring. So the reason why I'm starting this series is because I just want to take you guys along with me on this journey to sort of like realizing, reprogramming, and really like just bringing more love for myself into my life, because I deserve it and I'm so worthy of it all, and I've put in so much hard work, and like life shouldn't feel this hard. I know that like life isn't all fucking sunshine and rainbows, but it's still like it's just exhausting. Like yesterday I had to go for a little meeting. I get really worried about like money, not having enough money, blah, 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 all this sort of stuff. And like I've started a new job, and yeah, just my mind automatically just always assumes the worst. And I just I don't, my life is good. Like I have a comfy bed to sleep in, I have all of my needs met, I have good food, I have good people around me supporting me, I'm talented, I'm passionate, I've got so much to offer, I've got love in my life, you know, I've got so much. Yet my mind is still telling me that like I should be worried, and like I get really anxious, and like especially this past week with me being ill, um, I've got a real issue with like resting, which is why I used to smoke so much of the herb, because I found it really hard to relax and switch off. I've gotten so much better at this, but like when I get ill, it's like all the panic sets in. It's like, oh no, I can't do this, I can't be productive, all this sorts of stuff. And it's like resting is part of life. Like you can't just be on all the time. I can't just be always like pushing and on the go and da da da. Like resting is part of this journey, and I really like this week. It's caused me so much frustration, and I've been really moody and irritable because I get anxious when I'm not doing stuff. But it's like resting is doing stuff. It's giving my body the time and space that it needs to like heal and recover. And I'm a firm believer in that um any like disease or ailment in the body is always like the body's trying to tell you something, like a dis-ease in the body. Do you know what I mean? Like this this cold, I feel like for me is like it came on because otherwise I would have just kept going. I would have just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's just not. That's how you get burnt out. That's how I get stressed, and then I get even. And then I feel even more stuck. So yeah, it's all been like. I feel like I'm realizing and learning so much, and I have been realizing and learning so much for like the past year, and I keep thinking that like I've got it. Do you know what I mean? And then like a challenge comes up, or something doesn't go exactly as I had planned, and I just fall back into these negative, anxious thoughts of like everything's falling apart, I don't have control over my life, and all this, and it's just like I'm just over it. So I really want to just take you guys on this journey of like how I'm, I don't want to say battling, but like it kind of is a battle. Like it's a bit like being at war with yourself. Because there's like, I feel like there's two parts of me. There's like the part of me that is like feeling really good, really like high vibe, really aligned, and then there's the part of me that is like kind of stuck in the past and like kind of refusing to I don't know, like let this old way of being just fall away. Which is like, you know, it's easier said than done. Like especially if you're someone like me that's like, I mean, my childhood was not. Put it this way, I'm so proud of myself for being the person that I am, considering the upbringing that I had and the things that I went through. And you know, I don't think any parent is perfect. My parents, bless them, like they had their own traumas growing up, and hurt people, and I'm not holding that against them at all. Like I really do. I understand. I understand it. I get it. It doesn't make it okay. I don't want to sound like ungrateful or anything, because I know that there's plenty of people that had way less than me growing up. But at the end of the day, it's not really about the things that you have. It's about like the lessons and the way that we're taught growing up, and like how can people teach children when they were never taught themselves. So I'm really not trying to like shit on them or anything like that. Like I love them both, and I'm also really thankful because I know that like my soul in some sense is like signed up for this, and without my childhood being the way that it is, I wouldn't be this person who I am today. And who I am today is someone that wants to help others and bring guidance and like healing and just bring more light into this world. And I'm really proud of this person that I am. And yeah, I just don't want to hold on to this negative self image that I have of myself, because it's not it's not serving me anymore. You know, we our mind will do things and program us in ways that it does so that it can keep us safe ultimately. And I realise this and I recognise this, but I am completely safe. I am not that little girl anymore, and I'm I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. So this is just gonna be about me like learning to love and value myself, because yeah, I deserve it. And I'm a firm believer that, you know, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and I've got big dreams. I've got big dreams, and I know I can achieve my goals, but this is a major block. This is a major block, and I know that like there are so many other people out in the world like me that have so much to offer, so much talent, so much love to give, but they just don't think that they're worthy enough or like good enough to bring it to the table. And I just want to be that person that like I just want to show you guys that like if I can do it, you can do it, because we're all just souls having like a human experience. And yeah, if I can do it, you can do it, and we can all just heal. Our bodies and minds want to heal. That's why I've been ill. It's like trying to force me to just stop and slow down. And now that I'm feeling a lot better, I'm like, okay, I'm actually really grateful that I was that ill, because I needed it because I've spent like 2-3 days just basically reflecting, being on my own, and just sitting with everything that comes up. And this is the conclusions that I've come to. And yeah, I'm just excited for this little series. I don't know how many parts it's going to be or how often that I'll do it. Probably just when I feel guided to like share my day that I'm having. I hope that didn't fuck up anything. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know what it's going to be called. We'll see. But anyway, I hope, yeah, if this is like resonating with you, then definitely like drop a comment below and we can just talk. I feel like it always helps to just like talk to people that are feeling like similar things, and not to like sit in it and wallow in it, but just to like know that you're not alone, because you're not ever alone. But anyway, right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a nice day. I'm gonna see my friend, my best friend. She's gonna come round, and I'm gonna eat some lunch, some nice tasty lunch, and yeah, hopefully just pay attention to my thoughts, catch myself if I'm thinking negatively, and like reaffirm to myself that like no, we don't. It's all good. It really is good. I just want to be happy. That's literally it. And I think it just takes a bit of hard work when you're so used to like seeing everything as a threat or a worry, or just like, yeah, when you're kind of set up to like assume the worst. Do you know what I mean? So it's gonna be hard work, but I know I can do this. So yeah, I'm just excited to share my journey with you guys. All right, I hope this video was nice. I hope me being ill wasn't that gross to listen to. um I'll speak to you soon. Right, love you.